there you have it, the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange, signaling the end of the trading day. U.S. stocks lost momentum today as a sell-off in government bonds hit new highs. The Dow Jones ended the day down around 360 points. The S&P 500 fell around 1%, erasing earlier gains. The Nasdaq fell 2%, adding to losses after a Netflix sell-off occurred on Wednesday. Joining us now to talk more about this is Professor Peter Morici. He is an economist and professor at the Robert H. Smith School of Business at the University of Maryland. Professor Morici, thanks so much for being with us. So what was driving the market today?
Well, I think today people woke up. They listened to Mary Daly from the San Francisco Fed that said we really need to raise interest rates quickly to about 2.5%, which is quite a bit away from where we are now. So the market's priced in 3 half-point increases in successive meetings today, and that's raised the Treasury rate. And as we all know, when interest rates first move up, it shakes up the market. People become fearful, especially the technology stocks that so much drove the rally coming into this year.
And so, Professor, Tesla shares jumped, as you know, after the company announced its highest quarterly profit to date, more than $3 billion, with almost $19 billion in revenue. All of that despite supply chain issues. So what does this say about the trajectory of Musk's company?
I think if we look at the whole day, though, the stock jumped early in the day, and then when the tender offer for Twitter was announced, it started to decline. My feeling is that Tesla faces lots of problems that it has so far avoided that other car companies face. You know, it got around the semiconductors problem pretty effectively. It's gotten its hands on the batteries that it needs and the battery material and so forth, but now it's maturing. It's got problems with its employees about diversity issues. It's got problems with its product with regard to safety. He's been overly aggressive on autonomous drive, selling a $12,000 system that's come up in several accidents and are being investigated. And he's got these issues. It's to be expected. He's an aggressive company with new technology. But this Twitter thing is a terrible distraction. And this for a man who runs two very desperate companies,
right.
Different companies, right. Tesla and SpaceX. How many ways can he divide himself?
So how do you think then this news will affect his bid to buy Twitter?
Oh, I think he can buy Twitter if he wants to. But if you look at his overall wealth, he can go out there and buy up all the stocks. The reality is he announced that he got some additional financing, so he won't have to provide all the money himself. And, I think he can do that. What he does with that company is a different issue. I don't know that he knows a lot about running a social media company, nor in the technology space, unlike the engineering space where he's been, the employees like to think of themselves as the company and setting company policy. He may come in with his conservative values, but he's liable to have the kind of revolt on his hands that the Virginia governor has with the school superintendents right now.
All right. Pivoting to another industry, United and American Airlines performed well today as travel certainly looks like it's bouncing back big time. Do you think this positive trend for travel stocks will last, especially as the U.S. is seeing an uptick in new COVID-19 cases due to this new BA2 subvariant of COVID?
Well, you're asking an economist to predict what's going to happen with the pandemic. My feeling is the masks coming off was a big deal today for, in the last few days for consumers. It's no fun wearing masks on airplanes, but if you look at planes lately, they have been packed. I've traveled and they're full. My feeling is as long as people don't feel threatened, that they can feel that they can live with COVID in an endemic environment as opposed to a pandemic environment, they've had enough of sitting at home and they want to get away. In fact, my wife and I are going to Greece in August.
Yes, and I'm going to Europe too in June. So we all have our plans made, which is, I guess, why everyone's traveling and the airplane stocks are going up. So anecdotal, but anyway. Professor Peter Morici from the Robert H. Smith School of Business, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure.